All right, so we're going to talk about locomotion today. Specifically, we're going to talk about dynamic balance, right? So there's two types of balance: static balance, dynamic balance. Static balance is just this, right? Your ability to hold your balance while you're staying in one place, static. Dynamic balance would be that walking balance, right? Would be moving balance. You catch yourself or you trip over something and you're able to catch yourself without smashing your face into the ground or without reaching towards the ground with your hands, both of which are two things that you don't want to do. So at the end of our ramp stands for range of motion, activation, movement prep. We have something that we call locomotion, and it tends to be 3 exercises. It's going to be, it might be applied metrics, so it might be some jumping, it might be some single leg hopping, it'll be some running, which is a form of plyometrics, and it might be some skipping, right? So some skipping, some side shuffling, some crossover, might do some lateral skipping, right? Some backwards run, 360 run. Okay, why do we do all that stuff? A lot of times the members are like, oh my God, I haven't skipped in 20 years. This is ridiculous. Why am I doing this? We're doing all of those things to help improve your dynamic balance, right? So we train a lot of people in their 40s or 50s or 60s, and it's very common for them to come in and say, I don't want to end up like my mom and my dad, right? And a lot of times you see these older people, and they walk like this, okay, because they're afraid to take big steps because of their balance, okay? So the reason why we do all that locomotion stuff at the end of the ramp is, yes, it does warm you up, right? And so it is part of the warm up, part of a ramp. But we do that to allow that person to work on that catching themselves when they fall. Because all running is, it's just controlled falling. I lean forward, I catch myself. I lean forward, I catch myself, right? So by doing skips, okay, by doing side shuffles, crossover 360s, oh, that's a big one, right? We're able to get that person and we're able to put them into an environment that causes them to shift around, that causes them to lose their balance a little bit, and they have to catch themselves, right? So that's the purpose why we do that stuff at the end. That's one of the purposes, and that's basically the only purpose I wanted to talk about today. So make sure that you are locomoting somehow, right? You are running, okay? You are side shuffling, you're skipping, throw some 180s in, right? You're going to work on agility, you're going to work on dynamic balance, you're going to work on preventing falls, and ultimately, you're going to be able to do that stuff when you're 70 or 80 or 90, and you end up catching your foot on something, or you end up slipping, and you're able to catch yourself really quick because you put yourself into that situation in the gym. Thanks for watching. Ben Dimron, KDR Fitness.